G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is a Build 160 public game played on Rockdown, like a lot of my game commentaries, but this one is a little bit different. I am playing from the alien perspective. I wanted to play as Commander when I jumped into this game. Unfortunately, someone got into the hive before me, and I'm not going to show you the entire game. This replay that I am going to show you is 20 minutes long, but instead of showing you an entire start to finish game, basically what I'm going to show you is the build up to heavy marine tech and some of the fights that happen during that heavy marine tech, and then I'm going to cut it off about halfway through that. So I'm not going to bring you the slow grind of the late game in Build 160. I'm going to bring you just the exciting fighting that happens when Marines get a lot of high tech and what it's like to be the alien against that kind of technology, so against flamethrowers and grenade launchers. So I've given away what's going to happen in this game already, but that's just a heads up on what it's going to be like. And I'm going to keep talking during the early game here about some more general stuff, such as, I'm sorry I haven't put out more videos lately. It's summer here in Australia, so there's a lot of holidaying and beaching happening, and so my video production time isn't quite as high as it has been lately. Also, one of the big things I've wanted to be doing lately is Build 161 playtest commentaries. Unfortunately, I've had a really bad run of luck, so I haven't been playing too much public Build 160 and recording that, because I was thinking, no, I'll record some Build 161 playtests and bring that to you instead. Unfortunately, Build 161 is a huge development effort at the moment, and because of that, Unknown Worlds wasn't quite clear on when playtests were going to be, and I was never able to be there at the right time. So I'd sit maybe for, 2 hours, I'd sort of be chilling at my computer, sort of waiting, hoping a playtest would start. It wouldn't, and that's cool. It just meant that I had to go somewhere or something, and I couldn't bring the playtest to you. But that's alright. If you look back through my videos, there is a Build 161 playtest, and if Build 161 is not released early this week, which I think it will be, then I will of course endeavour to bring you another one to keep you up to date on what's going on with Build 161. It's a very exciting build. Many bug fixes, many changes. Oh, damn it, I was really hoping I was going to kill that guy, Sleep Primus. Unfortunately, I only got the Parasite in before he went down. Another thing, someone commented on my profile saying, I think I know why NS2HD isn't putting up as many videos. I think he's working on the Meet the Team video that Unknown Worlds has talked about. That's not true. That's just a totally internal thing by Unknown Worlds. I'm not helping out with that at all, and I'd probably make a mess of it if I did anyway. I'm working on something else, but nowhere near as exciting and very small and insignificant. So, mainly hoping to get more videos out this week, and we will see, hopefully with Build 161 release, that's what I will do. Now, that's enough of the bullshit from me. I'm going to get back into actually commentating what's going on this game, and it's good timing because I'm switching up from early game Skulk to Lurk now, which is much more exciting. I was quite happy with my early game play there. I was just trying to generally harass. I was being a bit cruisy this game. I wasn't trying to play too pro, not that I am pro anyway, even when I try, and I just wanted to have a bit of fun in that early game. So it wasn't too pro, and one thing I didn't do was check Central, and I'm not sure if that's already happened yet, but someone says the Marines have dropped a CC at Central. Oh my god, am I going to go down here? Yes, I am. Endar, the server admin for the server I play on, he just killed me, and I think he makes a point of killing me every time he sees me. He just charges in no matter what, because he really wants to kill me. I'm just saying there that I got schooled there. I see your name come up and I just suicide. Yeah, right. He really likes to kill me and he usually succeeds. He's a pretty damn good player. What was I saying? Something about... Oh yes, this command station had gone up. That's exactly what I was talking about. And that's really bad for us because then we realized, oh no, the Marine team is probably going to have an advanced armory. And once a Marine team gets an advanced armory, oh, you are in for a world of pain if you are the alien team. So I think over the microphone right now I was saying, oh guys, we better attack, we better do something about this. Unfortunately, I was still in chilled out mode, so I really wasn't playing all that well. Wandering over to this power node, having a few bites. Note that I switch to Parasite constantly, and even if it's just a power node, I do Parasite it just to keep that red glowing circular map that you get up when you do that. Proceeding into Marine Start, looking for the armory. It's not advanced yet, but I know it's probably researching. I saw that someone was coming out of the infantry pool, so instead of biting on the armory, I went to bite on them. I don't think I got a single kill just then. That is really embarrassing. Please ignore that, all my viewers out there. Please ignore that. Whatever. Alright, switching back up to Lurk again. I hope this time when I'm Lurk, I can actually stay alive as Lurk for a little longer. Now, my favorite thing to do as Lurk is the bombing run, and I'm going to expand on that tactic a little later in this video. I don't think I get up to it now at the 5-minute 20-second mark, but I will get up to it at some point. So I will go into that in a little more detail. I know I've had some questions to that. Perfect timing here with the spores. There are about 4 or 5 Marines here. Poor flight though, poor flight. Oh, who is this? They're all coming in to attack me and I've got no chance. There are 3 of them. I do manage to take down Phil CEO Rush Tig, but who's this? This is Endar again. I'm going to scream into my microphone. I think it is. No, it's someone using a switch axe on me. Zombie goes down. He actually hit me with his switch axe, so that was some excellent play from him. The reason I stayed alive there was because there was a Crag and the Hive healing me. So I had constant health during that fight, and that's the only reason I didn't go down. So I'm quite surprised. I thought I was going to die there, but I did not. I'm really flying terribly. I think it's because I was sort of out of practice, hadn't played a bit the last few days, so basically flying like a retard. This is one of my favorite events. Unfortunately, you know what I've noticed? NS2 players are getting a lot better, and as soon as I poked my head in there, immediately lost so much health. I reckon I've just noticed this lately, that NS2 players in general are getting so much better. So all you players out there, all of you people watching this video, kudos for being awesome, because I've just found it generally harder to get kills, especially as Lurk. People just seem to start killing Lurk. I think people are getting a handle on how Spark Engine handles hit detection and how to kill, and you know, that general feel you have to get for a game. You've got to get a feel for Counter-Strike, you've got to get a feel for Battlefield, whatever. You had to get a feel for Natural Selection 1, and I think people are starting to get a feel for NS2, and I just seem to be dying a lot more. It's really embarrassing. Luckily, staying alive as Lurk right now, finally starting to fly properly there, having a mid-air collision with another Lurk on the way through, but otherwise, fairly good flight, I think, at the moment. Remember, hold spacebar and just aim where you want to go is basically the easiest way. Power node goes out in east access just as I fly through. Great lighting effects, as usual. You know how much I love the lighting effects. And here we go. Maybe I'll actually get a bombing run on here. No, I'm going to sit back like a little pansy and not actually do the bombing run, which is unfortunate because I probably could have laid down some really good gas there. Instead, I'm going to snipe Zombie, who was in the vent, shooting up into the vent where I used to be. And whoever that was behind me has actually got a high chance of killing me. Will I get away? Yes, I will get away with 18 hit points. Whoever that was really did a great job of chasing me down. When a Lurk flies away, you might be surprised how fast you can catch up with your sprint. The Lurk is not Usain Bolt, put it that way. They're fast, but they're not super fast. They're not fade fast. Taking down Phil CEO with the snipe there. I believe he was trying to shoot a Crag that is in the vent between Auxiliary Node and East Wing. Did I call that East Access before? East Wing. Damn it. Damn it. You know, all the names of the rooms in Tram are so distinctive, so I'm pretty sure I've got Tram down pat. Oh, there's the grenade launchers, they've come out. I'm going to hide up here because I do not want to die. So I'm actually just hiding up in this roof space because I know there's Marines with grenade launchers down there, and I just don't want to die, so I'm going to hide up here. Now, as I was saying, the Tram map, all the names of rooms are pretty distinctive, so I can remember them all fairly easily. But on Rockdown, I sort of just forget all the time and call East Wing, West Wing, Central Access, East Access, West Access. That's alright. I'm getting better. I mean, this is my 90th video, so I should be learning by now, and I think I'm learning. I'm just deploying some gas there just to keep the Marines back. Basically, I was just scared of the grenade launchers, didn't want to die, and now I'm being a pansy again. The thing about grenade launchers is if you move fast, you can usually avoid them quite easily. I'm doing the bad thing. I'm sitting there and just sitting there, which is bad for grenades. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about, bombing runs. Notice, I'm not sure if the circular motion is really necessary. It's just what I do. I don't know. It just feels better for me than just going straight up and down. And this is one of my favorite things to do. Just fly in and out of Maroon Start. Notice that there is enough room to turn around and maintain speed at both ends of the corridor. And when you do that, it's very hard to hit you, and it just totally denies Marines the ability to run out of Marine spawn without taking a little bit of damage. And if you've got teammates in there, it's just perfect. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have any teammates in there to actually do the killer blows, but make the killer blows. But it's a very effective tactic, I think. Area denial is what spores are all about. It's not necessarily about getting kills for yourself, it's about getting damage down. Oh! damn, Phil CEO Rush Teague just dropped a grenade on himself and killed me at the same time. So that was I'm really a big fan of the it used to be called Xenocide. Skulks used to be able to like explode in Natural Selection 1. I believe it was called Xenocide. It's been so long since I played Natural Selection 1, like a few months or something. Not Exocide, which I think I called it in another video. Anyway, Xenocide used to just blow you up and kill any Marines nearby. That's kind of like what the Marines have now with firing a grenade at their feet. They can kill themselves and any skulks nearby. Won't usually take down lurks, but there you go. My health must have been depleted. Switching up to Fade now. I'm not a great Fade, so don't take my gameplay as lore. I think I'm a better Lurk than I am a Fade, but I'll try to bring you some fun Fade gameplay here. Let's see what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm quite proud of that. That was alright. Blinking straight up in the roof. Remember that the Marine, unless he's watching your head, probably won't be able to tell where you blinked. So even though for me it felt fairly obvious that I was blinking in an upwards direction, all the Marine sees is the purple haze of the blink effect. Ooh, failing a bit to get up into that. Great. All they see is the blink effect. They don't know where you've gone, and I think instinctively those Marines will have turned around, expecting me to be behind them. Ooh, quite proud of that. Kill against Phil CEO there. Blinking straight behind him, turning around instantly, and then swiping with the primary attack. So, as I was saying, usually the Marines will turn around, like Phil CEO there did. Instinctively, as a Marine, I always feel like the Fade will have blinked behind me, so blinking above the Marine is extremely effective because they can't see where you've blinked to. There's no trail left, and as long as they can't see your landing blink through the whatever grate it is that you've appeared in, then they're not going to know where you've gone. So right there, they will have had no idea that I blinked from that crate up into this vent. They will have just thought, oh, he's blinked, he's probably behind me, and that can give you an excellent opportunity to provide the element of surprise. Just caught a glimpse of a fellow alien evolving there. Chan Man is my fellow Fade at the moment, and he is a brilliant Fade. I wish I could show you his perspective. He was getting kill after kill after kill after kill, and I'm sort of just floundering around there, killing Steel Primus and then blinking away because I've only got 36 health, no armor left, so I want to get out of there very, very quickly and return to the Central Access Hive to heal. And I think there's a Crag in here as well, so lots of healing available in this room. I think at this point I also was asking the commander for another Crag, but maybe that came later. Anyway, 2 whips defending central access as well, so it's looking like a pretty well defended hive, even though the Marines have grenade launchers. No sign of the flamethrowers yet, but I bet they will be coming around any moment now. Need to do more damage to these buildings. Not enough damage being done. There's a flamethrower. Oh, here we go. Now the really interesting combat begins. Now the key thing when Fade versing flamethrowers is do not panic. They cannot kill you in 5 seconds flat, and you will not go blind, so you must stay calm and recognize what your strengths are. The flamethrower does more damage when the flames are held directly upon you. So it's much better to, if you just continue moving around and continue engaging as you always would, then it's very possible that you could not die. God, what is wrong with me right now? Okay. The flamethrower does not kill you very fast if you're just on fire. The flamethrower has to be firing at you directly to kill you very quickly. So, if you continue moving around and fighting as you would normally, it's very likely you'll be able to kill that flamethrower instead of them just burning you to a crisp. Now, that will end part 1, and please join me for part 2, where there'll be some more Fade versus flamethrower combat, like what you're seeing right now. As usual, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the views as they all tick up, and I'll see you all in a moment for part 2.